Greetings everyone, welcome aboard. Joseph James, it's July 9th, 2010. Welcome to your live trading recap. Boy, what a great way to finish off another big week in the live trade room, guys. Before we talk about the trades we took today, I want to remind you guys, we had a little bit of a problem with our YouTube page last night. If you go to the YouTube page right now, you'll notice the count's been suspended. What happened is, boy, two and a half years ago when I first began doing our first couple videos for YouTube, I used to have music in the beginning. And the music is what is, I guess, the problem with our YouTube page. So I wanted to give you guys a heads up. We're working with YouTube right now. It's nothing major. We will have everything back on track for Monday next week. All right, guys? So we're working hard right now with YouTube to make sure all the videos get back online. All right, luckily, I'm in Los Angeles, and YouTube is located right here in Santa Monica. So if I have to, I'll be on the 405 South, and I'll stop in there Monday morning and say hi to them to make sure it's done. But anyways, we'll get it back up and running by Monday. Not to worry. So all the course materials in the beginner, the intermediate, and the advanced course, as well as all of our webinar recordings, are all still working. All right, so 3/4 of the videos in the blog are still working, but some of the videos from YouTube are not. So I want to give you guys a heads up on that. Everything's fine. We're still breathing over here. Everything's fine, but we got to work it out with YouTube. So that will all be fixed as soon as possible. We'll give you guys more information about that as soon as we have more information. But expect that to be fixed on Monday. Now on the blog, I want to remind you guys. This video on the blog right now, guys, if you're not following the blog, you just missed a 50-60 tick winner there on crude. We closed the trade room at about 12:30 Eastern time this morning, and at about 12:45 the trade pattern triggered. We took it, we posted on the blog. If you were following our blog, and of course the follow button will be in the upper right hand corner of the blog, guys, use the search box. Make sure you guys follow our blog, and don't forget to sign up for our newsletter, guys, and we'll see you guys back here on Monday. Hopefully the videos working for you guys on Monday. All right, guys, so use the blog. Now, we took 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 total trades. We started to give some money back towards the end of the morning this morning, but that wasn't until, right, we'd already piled up about 170 ticks here, guys. 165 ticks end of the morning, 1,700 USD. Count them up, guys. 5 out of the last 15 days have been less than 100 ticks. Everything else, $1,000 or more on 4 contracts. Look, count it up. You'll see it right there. The last 15 days, 10 of those days have been $1,000 or more. This is a great time, guys. You can see this. We did 99 ticks yesterday. 99 ticks yesterday. 165 ticks today, guys. 750 ticks on the week. And guys, on the year so far, $80,000 and change on only 4 contracts. Only 4 contracts. We'll keep you guys posted the rest of the month. What's the most important thing that happened today? Well, of course, today was a Friday. So the same reason why you and I are getting ready to go to the boat, right, or get the barbecue lit up, or head to the beach, have some fun with your family and friends, is the same reason why most day traders want to stop trading earlier on Fridays. Okay, so we expect around 11 o'clock, we expect to see things start slowing down. So look for a little bit earlier close of the day on a Friday. Now we had a very good week, right? Every day this week we made 100 ticks, except yesterday we made 99 ticks. Right, but we made an average well over 100 ticks every day in the room this week. So let's not get overconfident, right? The last thing we want to do is self-sabotage by taking overconfident trading patterns. Now, we were still seeing signs of confusion, right? Like I said earlier on this week, it felt like people came back from the holiday weekend and are now kind of confused as far as what direction the market wants to go. We looked at all kinds of different patterns today. We saw slow, sluggish price action in the scalps, so we looked at some slower time frame trades, right? Those ended up triggering late in the morning. And then we took a bunch of scalps early in the morning and really did a great job at really building up a nice big profit account this morning on a Friday. So let's take a look. Now the first trade today, guys, here came on gold. Now we're going to go gold, crude, back to gold. We'll throw in some Russells, some Euro, right? We'll finish up on gold. All right, guys, we did a lot of damage today. The 2 biggest trades of the morning here were both on the gold futures. Now, the first trade of the day here was a breaker pattern at 8:30. Now, today at 9 o'clock, we didn't have much news to worry about today. Okay, but what we did have to do was we had to worry about the speed. Okay, this morning when we opened up our chart this morning, we noticed the speed was a little bit slow, a little bit concerning because it was a Friday morning. So obviously we thought, hey, maybe the traders took off early for the weekend. That wasn't the case, though. We saw plenty of action today, guys, throughout the entire day. So we had the short-term trend up. I can tell my short-term trend is up by looking at the slope of that trigger line. We're going to bounce off the high of day here. I'm going to look for a 2-step short right here. That'll be your 2-step short, right? The reversal right there. But as you can see, though, we never got the 2-step short, right? We ended up going with the breaker pattern long. Now you can see what happens when we trigger the two-step short, right? Follow me down here. Okay, you can see here momentum all the way oversold, and with slow speed at that time, right? It's always going to be a heads up to probably avoid that trade, right? Oversold momentum. We're worried that momentum indicator is now going to curl and point back up, which is exactly what it did. So the two-step short triggered, didn't take the two-step. We then look for the price to reverse back to the upside. It breaks through those highs now, which of course is now our breaker pattern long. 3.8 was the fill. We took 2 off at 6, 1 off at 8, 1 off at 1. 12 plus 8 is 20. 21 ticks is 210 USD. So a nice easy breaker pattern to the long side, going with the short-term trend for our first trade of the morning. Okay, now again, 21 ticks, 210 USD. That's not a bad way to get it started, right? Not a bad way at all. And now on crude oil futures, we've got a little bit of a different pattern here, of course. This time, a two-step reversal.